Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Chester Smith will try things again. He hit that two-run homer his first time.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Might have had visions of another home.
Eric Ullman stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Your best pitch right here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Smith ranges to his right, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. The Tide's out in front, 4-0. Chester Smith strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Morris is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Walt Morris will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
On his way to pitch number 75. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for run. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And on the error, a run is going to score. Chester Smith will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. To short, hit hard. Romine is right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are all tied 5-5. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
9 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Norfolk Tides and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Eduardo Peralta is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Chester Smith will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling?
Sean Ayala will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off. Pickoff move to second. Runner
safe.
back safely.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there. Stay hot, babe.
The pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. EK, and take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Time now to give you a look.
Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining.
Third. Hit out towards second. Oh, he makes the stop to first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it. Well, I think we all know that this is not a guy who's particularly known as a great defender, but he makes a gold glove caliber play right there to take a hit away. That's nicely done.
Dariel Alvarez will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours. Stay hot, baby.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Chester Smith stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball. Chester Smith steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Smith.
There we go.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Howry ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Victor Martinez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. The Tide's out in front, 6-2. Chester Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Howry has a play. 1 out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Chester Smith is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Chester Smith. There, huh? Let it fly now.
First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Calling for it, Brignoni. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tides win it 7-2. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tides. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Mud Hens, 2 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Norfolk Tides and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Mike Pelfrey, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Chester Smith will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Ullman ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Sean Ayala will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and you know it's early in the season, but he's definitely got the tools to keep this going. He might even force his way into the big leagues if he keeps swinging the bat like this.
On the ground to the left side.
Here you go,
Trevino takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Eric Ullman will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting 8. He's coming off a game to forget, an 0 for 4 showing that had to leave a bad taste in his mouth.
Ryan Flaherty is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to short. This could be 2. One there.
He's out.
But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly.
Chester Smith is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up. And now look, he's barely breaking a sweat out there now.
Chester Smith makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Chester Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Morris is there. One away.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Chester Smith will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Chester Smith.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Two out with the man at first.
See it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
First baseman.
Well, now we see a visit from the pitching coach, and he might be giving him a challenge out there. Something like, this is where you show me what you're made of out here. You know, I'm trusting in you that you'll work out of this, so don't let me down.
Come on, guy. Get your
Sean
pitch up there.
Ayala digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
Dariel Alvarez comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
hit the other way out toward right field. Moya has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tides lead it 4-1. Eric Ullman will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Tide's out in front, 4-1. Chester Smith steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Moya racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tides lead it 6-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Tides win it 6-4. So long, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Tides. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors.